This is an interesting wine tasting with my special guest who never wants to be on camera, my husband. So this is an interesting tasting that is from Good Taste. It was about $65. If I have a link to a discount, I'll give it to you. I don't have one right now offhand, but I'll find one. Or I'll try to. The book that comes with it, that tell you what to pair with it, it has a lot of really interesting combinations, and we're going to do them. So, without further ado, this is the box. There are 8 wines in here. We are not going to drink the entirety of each wine, otherwise we'd be schnockered. But they're cute little bottles, and we're gonna start with the whites and work our way to the reds in the order of the book. So, the first one is called La Puma. So this one is a Vermentino. It's a white, and it has crisp citrus and toasted almonds and peach aromas. So Evan, smell it and see if you can smell the peach of it.
Very much so.
Hmm?
Very much so.
Oh yeah, it does smell peachy. Now with this one, it says you can mix it, you can couple it, you can couple this with either seafood or fish tacos. I was unable to score fish tacos at Taco Bell. Apparently, they don't do fish tacos. So we're just gonna do the wine on this one. All right, you ready?
Very light.
It's supposed to be kind of like a Sauvignon Blanc, which is not my favorite. It's okay.
It's fine.
You like it? He likes it better than I do. Yeah, it's all right. The second one is called Game Theory Vionier. It's a dry white that's supposed to be soft and tangy. They say Chardonnay lovers would like it, and I am a Chardonnay lover. Tastes like honeysuckle, apricot, and baked apple. Now the pairing with this is Cheez-Its. So I think what we should do first is taste it on its own, and then we'll try it with the Cheez-Its. And I went out and got a box of Cheez-Its today. All right, so first, on its own. It smells good. It's not as,
It's a little heavier than the previous one.
yeah.
A little more body to it.
Definitely more body, but it doesn't have like a, I was expecting, I think, more of a Chardonnay taste, and it doesn't have that.
No, but it does have leaves a little bit of a bitterness on the tongue after as an aftertaste.
I would agree with that. Now, a lot of times when you pair a wine with a food, if you guys watch my old videos from last December, it completely changes the taste sometimes. So now what you'll do is you'll take a Cheez-It, chew it a little bit, get the flavor on your tongue, and now taste the wine. Did it make it better or worse or the same for you?
The aftertaste is definitely different.
I don't know, I'm not really getting a different taste. It's not really enhancing it for me either.
No, it's not enhancing it, but the aftertaste of the wine is subdued due to the flavor of the cheese.
Are you tasting the baked apple to talk about?
No.
I don't either. Alright.
No substitute for a good cheddar.
Alright, that was the second one. On to our third wine, which is a Grenache. Typically I do enjoy a rosé, it's a rosé Grenache, called Stealing Thunder. Now this one is, compared to its heavier all-red counterpart, it's light and tangy, one of the major rosé varietals. It makes popular rosés in France, Spain, and California. These wines are all from California. It's supposed to taste like blood orange and cantaloupe, and it says to pair it with a fruit salsa, which I do have. This is the rosé Grenache. It smells really good.
A very strong orange aroma.
Oh, this one is good. This is my favorite one so far. What about you?
Very light, clean on the palate.
I can definitely smell that orange. All right, so we are going to try it with pineapple salsa. I know it's not your favorite, but I couldn't find a peach one. So go ahead and get a lot of that, and then take a sip of the wine behind it. So this is with a pineapple salsa. They also, you know, make the peach kind. I couldn't find that today. So I figured.
I don't get it.
I do. It could be good. Now it seems more tangy to me, but maybe that's because the salsa's got some spice to it.
It's probably the salsa. I'm not. I mean, it's the pairing sounds good with the peach, but I'm not.
Well, this is
sure,
pineapple.
right? But I'm not sure about the spice that a salsa would have.
I mean, it's not a bad pairing. It's not like a gross pairing. I don't think it changes the taste like in some wines. Like sometimes if you have a spicy wine, you mix it with a dark chocolate, it really changes the taste.
I'm more of a red wine drinker myself. I could drink this.
Okay. It's a little sweeter, I think, than the other two wines. This I would drink. This is a good drink on a hot summer day, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we're on number 4. We still have we're not even halfway.
Yeah,
Woo!
I know. On to the next.
The next one is Red Tide Wines Grenache. So this is a Grenache, but it's an actual red Grenache. They say you say Grenache. I've been saying it wrong. That's okay. A red that drinks like a white. Chill in the fridge for 20 minutes. We've been chilling all of these in the fridge for days. Perfect wine for a warm summer evening. We are outside, so that's good. And they're saying to mix it with flaming hot Cheetos. Okay, if you've ever seen any of my tasting videos, if you go back, there's some on here. I don't do well with anything with the word flaming in it. He laughs at me. Oh, look at the color of those. For you people, again, I will do this. No, not yet. You're gonna ruin your palate. You're gonna ruin your palate before you taste the wine. Oh man, you're supposed to taste it first without the Cheeto in it.
I'm afraid of the wine.
He might have messed up his taste buds. All right.
Whoever wrote the pairing must have had a really good sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, the one it says if you're feeling wild is the flaming Cheetos, otherwise grilled meat. So, I'm gonna stop. I've been pouring out pretty heavy on these.
That's good.
All right. Having fun on a Saturday night. We've got nowhere to go. We don't go anywhere anymore. All right. So I'm gonna taste mine on my own. I have not messed my taste buds up. Oh, by the way, it's supposed to taste like strawberry and spice. That's why they're pairing the flaming hot Cheeto with the spice. Now, by itself, to me, is not crazy spicy. Usually a Syrah is really peppery. This doesn't have any peppery taste to me at all.
Okay, to me, this is just weak grape juice.
And I can taste the strawberry a little bit. Can you taste the strawberry?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Now.
Not what I would consider a fruit for wine.
No, it's not like, oh my God, this is definitely strawberry, like strawberry Boone Hill wine. If you ever drank that back in the day. All right. This is going to kill me, man.
It's not hot at all.
Yeah, that's what he always says, and then I go crazy. Seriously, people. Why would you want to eat that? Why? It is not enjoyable at all. My mouth is completely on fire. And the wine doesn't make it any better. Here. Ew. No. Yes to the wine, no to those flaming Cheetos. Ah. They're all yours. My God. I just don't understand. Maybe
it's not bad at all.
I think that your taste buds have somehow deadened.
I've got a very delicate palate.
Really?
I have a range of flavors.
Listen, Mr. Delicate Palate eats everything that I hate. He eats lamb, I do not. He eats veal, I do not. He eats oysters, I do not. He eats pate, I do not. For our honeymoon, we went on a fancy cruise to Alaska, and we went and did a wine tasting, not realizing what kind of foods they were gonna have. They had pate. He ate mine too. What
Goat
else?
cheese.
What, goat cheese?
Goat cheese.
Yeah, I
blue
don't do goat cheese.
Gorgonzola, all the cheeses
Yeah.
you don't like.
So now we don't do fancy wine tastings anymore because this is more my speed. Wait till you see what else is coming up. Ay, ay, ay. All right, next. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, the next one happens to be one of our favorites. I'm sure one of your favorites too. Sangiovese. I've been saying this wrong. It's got a pronouncer here. I've been saying Sangiovese. That's not the way you say it. It's Sangiovese. So that's the way you say it. And I happen to like this one. So this one is, primary grape is in the Chianti blend, which is why a lot of Italian restaurants serve it. It means the blood of Jupiter. And it's supposed to have black cherry and vanilla. It says you can mix it with pork chops. You can pair it with pork chops, which we're not gonna have. If you're feeling wild, it's pizza dipped in ranch dressing. I'm not sure why the ranch dressing part, but I went out and got a little mini pizza. So here's our pizza. So I'm gonna taste it first. Black cherry and vanilla. Are you smelling anything like that, or?
Yeah, I can't make out the vanilla notes, but definitely the black cherry or other fruit.
I can smell the vanilla totally in here. If you stick your nose right in there. I definitely smell the vanilla. All right, we're gonna taste it. Gosh, that's so good. Definitely like the red wines, I think, better. Are you just gonna pour it on the pizza? Okay, go for it. So now we're gonna pair it. I'm not sure why you do the ranch. So, oh yeah, this is a little bit too much ranch for me. Here we go. Oh, a good pizza.
Where'd you get the pizza?
That's New York.
That's a plug for Best New York Pizza, Tampa, Florida, 33618.
They should give us free pizza for that. All right. Well, that's a good pairing. I can't even say what actually it does to the flavor. Yeah, I guess that's the ranch. I don't know why they did ranch. I've never in my life dipped ranch pizza in ranch dressing. Have you?
I know Ian has. Okay.
I mean, I love this. I can't say it. Sangiovese. I like it anyway, even without the pizza. I love the pizza. All right, what are your final thoughts about the Sangiovese?
I would not buy this or order this in a restaurant.
You wouldn't?
Because of so many other things that I like.
Oh.
I don't dislike it, but...
Or what if you were having an Italian meal, like when we've gone to, a few Italian restaurants, we've gotten the Sangiovese. I brought it home in bottles.
It's like, I like a little heavier bodied, a little more full bodied.
You're more of a Merlot or Chardonnay, not Chardonnay, Cabernet, yeah. I really, really like this wine. Like outside, I think the red Grenache, I'm saying it wrong. I've been calling it Grenache for so many years. Grenache. I like that one, the one we had before this, and I like this. I like this one a lot. This is the Italian one. And the pizza, it didn't enhance it, but it was good with it. So, why not? On to the next one. Okay, so the next one is called Game Theory Tempranillo. We've had Tempranillo before. Anyway, this one is, we're supposed to taste like dried fig and cedar and, how do you say that one? Casio? Like chocolate?
Oh, it's pronounced, yeah.
Caseo?
Cocoa.
What does it say?
Cocoa.
Cocoa. That doesn't say cocoa.
That's the French spelling.
A cookie. Francais. I am the worst at pronouncing words unless I actually have a pronouncer, which is pretty ironic being that I'm a voiceover talent. But, okay, so this one you're supposed to pair with either a shrimp paella. This one over here makes an amazing paella. Unfortunately, it's very time consuming and he has not made one tonight. And the other one is Trader Joe's frozen dinner. And I do have a Trader Joe's frozen dinner, but the only one I have is a butter chicken, which is an Indian meal. He does not like Indian dishes. So I decided to spare him and we'll just do the wine on this one. This is aged in French oak for 20 months. Okay, so dried fig cedar and we're just gonna call it chocolate. I think I can smell the cedar. I don't smell fig. I'm gonna taste it. Ooh, this is nice. Definitely taste the oaky flavor. I love, love, love an oaky flavored wine. This is not bad.
I'm not connecting with it.
You're not. Oh, by the way, it's often described as the best value red wine in the world, and it's native to Spain. We've been to Spain, but we didn't drink reds in Spain, did we?
No.
We actually drank Abarino when we were in, what was the name of that first port? Vigo, Spain.
And Barcelona.
Barcelona, what did we drink?
We had some...
Abarino as well?
Yes.
Yeah, we were drinking Abarino, which is actually a white wine, which is actually very good. Did you like the Abarino in Spain?
Their Abarino was less expensive than buying a Diet Coke.
Yeah, so we drank a lot of that wine. It was like $10 for an entire bottle. Yeah,
it
for
was
some
like, it was like $5.50 for a Diet Coke.
Yeah, so it was worth it just to buy a bottle of wine. So yeah, that's why we drank a lot of that in Spain. This I don't mind. This is not your favorite though. Still,
No.
Is it too light for you?
No, it's not too light. I just can't put my finger on it, but
Do you like the oakiness to it like I do?
maybe that's
Can
it.
you taste the oaky? Maybe you don't like an
Definitely.
oaky wine. Well, let's go back really quick to see the Sangiovese. That was also French oak though. That was also aged.
But that was not as strong as this.
No, this is definitely stronger.
Oaky
Definitely a
flavor.
stronger oaky flavor. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, let's put it this way. If we were at a dinner party and somebody served this, I wouldn't push it away.
Yeah,
Okay?
I agree.
I would not order it. I would not buy it.
I think that if I'm at a restaurant, I wouldn't necessarily order this unless it was recommended by the the sommelier. If you were at a fancier restaurant, I think I would more be I'd be more apt to order a Pinot Noir. That's like my favorite type of red wine.
I find the Pinot Noirs to be the
Very
most
fruity.
balanced wine and a wine that everybody in your group will more than likely find acceptable.
Yeah. Well, also a Pinot Noir for people who are trying to enjoy reds and they're mostly whites and they're kind of, I don't know, I don't like reds. Going to a Pinot Noir is like step one red wine. That's what Mark got
Second
me
thing,
into.
another pretty much unknown fact about Pinot Noirs. The Pinot Noir grape has the least amount, through the process of winemaking, the least amount of sulfites. So if you're sensitive to sulfites, which is why a lot of people drink a white over a red, Pinot Noir that's another thing. As I travel a lot and entertain clients and so forth, almost 100% of the time, we always order a Pinot Noir as the red because it'll go the furthest because most people will drink it. I was once with a client who recommended, this is how I found it out. I was with a client and she had recommended the Pinot Noir because she was very sensitive to sulfites.
Oh, okay.
I've had issues with sulfites over the years on certain really heavy cabs that I can drink just like a little bit, a 2 ounce, 3 ounce pour, and the next morning just wake up with a hangover like I had the entire bottle. And it's absolutely from the sulfites.
And I can't relate because that's never happened to me. So bizarre. Yeah.
On to the next.
All right, so the next one is called the Fortune Morvedra. It's also called Monastrell. It's grown all over the world, but it's hard to find. A 100% Morvedra red. You'll likely find it in GSM blends or a floral rosé. It is aged for 36 months in French oak. So this is aged longer.
It could be very oaky.
It could be very oaky. I think I just gave us crazy big pours on that one. It's going to taste like jam, black pepper, I'm not usually a fan of the black pepper wines, and cherry. So see if you smell any of those in this. I smell the jam for sure.
Absolutely smell the jam.
I don't know about
not that you could think of jam as a smell.
Yeah,
but when you smell this, you definitely know it's jam.
Right.
And I can't explain it.
I can smell the oakiness of this. This has been aged for 36 months in the oak barrel.
Maybe they forgot about it.
Okay, so for this one, you were supposed to couple it with either beef short ribs. Sorry, I did not bring home beef short ribs. But you're also supposed to, for the Feeling Wild one, is a bacon wrapped hot dog. And no.
That actually sounds pretty good right about now.
I did not bring home a bacon wrapped hot dog. The last one, you'll see in a second. Actually, I bought, there's two. There's the crazy one and the regular one, and you'll see in a second. But yeah, so this one we're just doing the wine. Ooh.
Okay, I am actually really surprised by this. The smell, the color, the body makes you think that this would be a much stronger wine, and it's not.
It's 10% alcohol. It's pretty. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. It's 14.4% alcohol.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Woo! Actually, the last one was 15%. No.
No, I find this very enjoyable.
I find this not enjoyable. Ooh, no.
I don't find it spicy from the black pepper.
It might be the black pepper that's bothering me on that one.
See, it's funny. I don't find it spicy from the black pepper, which you typically find in a Shiraz.
Yes, which I don't like.
Right. I'm not a big fan of Shiraz either.
Yeah.
But I am not really picking up a black pepper, so I'm not sure what you're not liking.
Here's the thing.
It doesn't have the spice of a Shiraz.
No, it doesn't have the spice of a Shiraz.
Which the black pepper would give you. It doesn't.
Yes.
Okay, so...
let me just say that when I first took a sip, and granted, I just went from a wine that I liked.
I actually like this.
And I do like an oaky flavor. Something about it, when I just took a sip of it, I just don't like the taste of it. And I think it's the black pepper.
See,
because if it was just jam and cherry, what's not to like?
So the aftertaste on the palate is the jam. It's not spicy. There's no burning. It leaves a sweet jam flavored taste. I surprisingly actually like this. Which is not untypical if she doesn't like it that I do like
I was just going to say that. So anytime, like, for instance, beer. I'm not typically a big beer drinker, but I love the stouts. For some reason, I like the chocolate stouts, the coffee stouts. He hates them. And anything that he likes, what's your favorite beer? Like,
it's not that I have a favorite beer.
Not Corona, but what's the beer like? No, IPAs I don't really like. They all taste like grapefruit.
I'm not an IPA fan.
Yeah, you have to be.
But I like a lager, a hoppy beer.
That's it. That's it. He just said it. He likes a hoppy beer. I don't like hops, and a stout or a porter doesn't have any hops in it, which is why I like it.
This is why nobody else likes it either.
No, listen. I have friends. I got my friend Kirsten. Kirsten likes a porter and a stout just like I do. When we ever go to the wine festivals locally, she will partake with me.
Okay, so try this again.
All right.
Because I've been sitting here swirling it. As I've been doing with all my wines. Giving a little air.
Okay.
Aerating it out. I do feel that, and it could be that this is like the 6th one that we've done. But
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling something. These wines are pretty strong.
It could be smoothing out with a little bit of aeration.
You know why? I think he just likes to see me suffer. See, look, he's laughing.
Seriously.
It smells good. That's the thing. It smells oaky, and I like oaky. All right, that time it's not as bad.
Yeah, I
guess swirling really helped.
Oh, aeration always helps one. That's why with every pour, I sit here, swirl it while you're doing an explanation.
Yeah, I will say that now it's not as bad. It's still not my favorite, but it's not as bad. My first sip literally was like, ugh. But now it's not
the comment that I want to make about aeration, with a bottle of wine, there's 2 ways you do it. One through the bottle, just letting it sit, which is not the best way, but it's the most traditional common to let it sit for 20 minutes before you pour it. Or to pour it into a flask, typically over a device that I'm thinking in my head of the one that's typically like round, where the wine flows around.
Really wide.
Yes. And that gets it, and then you can swirl it into the cancer.
It's really wide at the bottom and narrow at the top.
Right, because you can just swirl it. Design of that is for you to swirl it into the
We don't
cancer.
have one of those.
No.
We need one of those. We used to have an actual aerator. I don't know what we did with it, but we used to have an actual aerator that we got from, I think, Williams-Sonoma. And it was a device that you actually put into the wine. And I don't know.
It attached to the bottle. I have no idea whatever happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it either. But I think instead we should get one of those things with the bottle, one of those glass jars that we're talking about. But I will say that aerating it definitely made a difference. Again,
it absolutely makes a
and look at the
difference.
legs on this thing. It's pretty thick compared to the other ones that we've been drinking. Which is probably why he likes it, because he likes a thick wine.
So that is true.
Look at the leg, big time legs.
It absolutely has much better legs.
Hold it up to the camera and show them. I don't know if you guys can see that.
It absolutely has much better legs.
Big time. Now, if you're not into wine, what legs means is like if you swirl it around and you see like, I can't explain it.
When you swirl it around and the wine is going up the glass, when you stop, as it drops back down, it looks like legs. Yeah. And I don't know if you can actually get into seeing that, but this one is very thick, and that's what you're kind of looking for. Something that's a thinner viscosity of the wine is going to be a very thin and just run down, or maybe even a sheet that runs down. If you think about a sheet of water, or something that as the water droplet comes down, it's drawing a line, and that's the leg. Right.
Yeah. This is really good.
Okay.
I mean, it's good when it was aerated, not good just right out of the bottle. All right, we're on the last one now. And the last one is, it's called Balance of Powers. And it's something called a dolcetto. I've never heard of this before.
I'm not familiar with that term either.
No. So this is called a dolcetto. It says, a take on Italy's classic. Well, name actually means a little sweet one. Don't let the delicate aromas fool you. His wine is dry and big with grippy tannins. And the reason I'm giving us each a big pour, not only is because it's our last one of the night, but we actually have two different things to taste it with. So I just basically pour the whole thing out. Okay, so the other thing it says, it's like, tastes like rhubarb. Now, I don't even know what rhubarb is supposed to taste like. I don't know if I've ever had rhubarb.
I'm not sure I've ever had rhubarb.
And cocoa, which I enjoy. Floral on the nose. Are you smelling floral on the nose? I am smelling oaky on the nose.
Yeah, no different than really any other reds.
Now this is aged also in French oak, but only for 9 months.
God, it's been gypped.
I know. 13.9% alcohol. I will say most of these are been pretty high in alcohol. I haven't eaten anything all day.
The alcohol content is based upon the fermentation that takes place depending on how long it's been sitting.
Now, here's the thing. It says to pair it with a veggie taco. That's the mild one. And the, if you're feeling wild one, is a Crunchwrap Supreme. I have both. We never go to Taco Bell, but you know what?
Never. The last time I was at Taco Bell was when they came out with Doritos shell Taco Bell.
That was, when was that?
That was a long time ago. It's like, okay, that sounds too good not to try. And it was outrageous.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
And, you know,
I told them to give me a little bit of everything with spice sauces, so we get everything.
You know, we try to live a healthy life. Doesn't always work. But definitely I definitely do not go to Taco Bell.
Okay, so here's what I did. For the veggie taco, I know that you don't typically like just veggie, but I know that you enjoy refried beans. So this is a refried bean veggie taco from Taco Bell. This is just the regular normal one. Now I haven't tasted this wine yet. So what's your first impression of this wine?
The tannins come through very loud and clear.
Ooh. Yeah, they do. It is a full-bodied wine. I would say it's definitely a full-bodied wine.
Yeah, it is absolutely the most full-bodied wine that we've had tonight. I need to aerate it a little bit.
So what, just swirl it around like this?
Yeah, I think that this will tone it down a bit.
By the way, look at my cool wine glass my stepdaughter made me. It says Wonderful World of Wendy.
Well, the wine on its own, I am not a fan of.
I would agree. I mean, it's, I don't hate it like I did the other one, but it's okay.
There's a certain dryness to it that I actually like. I'm just not an overall flavor of the
tannins?
It's not the tannins.
Or maybe you don't like rhubarb.
It could be. I mean, I can't.
Do you smell the cocoa on it? I don't. Because I have wines that I buy from Trader Joe's are supposed to be cocoa, and I like those.
I smell something here. I can't tell you what it is. I don't know if that's the rhubarb, the cocoa, or a combination of the two, or anything else.
It could be rhubarb. I honestly don't even know what a rhubarb tastes like.
I don't either.
We're going to have to try rhubarb in the future and see what the deal is with the rhubarb. All right, I'm interested to see. I mean, it tastes fine. It's definitely dry.
Okay, I am looking forward to the Taco Bell.
But we're fine. First one we're going to try it was with a veggie taco. And I got basically their veggie taco is refried beans.
So we do Taco Tuesday virtually every Tuesday.
Pretty much.
Or fajitas or something Mexican on Tuesday. And the one thing about the taco shells you buy from the grocery store, whether it be the El Paso or Trader Joe's, is that hard taco shells, that they're hard as a rock. If you think, these are flexible.
Yeah, they are. All right, it's been a while since we had a flexible taco. All right, so this is the refried bean one. Not a good taco. By the way, Taco Bell is not cheap anymore.
Aren't these like 39 cents each?
No, like $3. I remember a time when you go to Taco Bell and it was like, maybe they have a value menu or something, but all right, I'm taking a sip behind it.
I think this is.
Oh! It changes it. Something with the corn. The corn.
Tones down the tannins a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does with hot sauce.
Oh, you very.
So from a review from a Taco Bell perspective, the hot sauce on the veggie tacos is the way to go. And as far as the wine goes, that's okay. Maybe it needs some meat.
Maybe what?
Maybe it needs some meat.
We got that for you. I got meat for you next. All right, I'm gonna put this aside. Maybe I'm thinking I'm gonna eat a little bit of pizza after we're done. But so the next one that they suggested is a Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm not even sure what the heck a Crunchwrap Supreme is. Do you know?
No.
We have no idea. One of these is a beef one, and the other one is black bean for me. I have no idea which is which. Oh.
Weren't they marked somehow?
I don't know.
Oh, I've seen the commercials for these.
It's huge. It looks like a quesadilla, sorta, on steroids. I don't know. Peek in there and see if that's black bean or beef. Apparently it's like a corn, like a taco thing on the bottom with lettuce, tomato. Oh wait, this is black bean.
Yeah, this is, there's something in here they call meat, but.
All right. Oh my gosh. So
yeah,
basically, apparently.
So you can tell we're not sponsored by Taco Bell.
No! Apparently a Crunchwrap Supreme is a hard taco shell flat with all the crap on top.
Which is now soft from being soaked in beans and beef
and wrapped up. Oh, this is a carb watcher's nightmare. And this is topped and wrapped up in a soft tortilla. All right, here we go. So this is supposed to be the wild one matched with this wine.
It just needs hot sauce. So from a review of what this thing's called, a Supreme.
It's good. Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, it's a little bland. A little hot sauce.
I don't mind bland. There is some wild stuff in here though. That's fire. This is fire. Is this what you're using?
Yeah, I'm using the hot. I gotta use the fire.
No, I got fire. You want this?
I'll tell you what.
Oh, hell
The
no.
most I'm impressed with is the hot sauce with the beans. I'm not expecting that.
This is Diablo Bad Influence. I don't know what the hell they gave me, but I don't see any miles in here. Hot.
Diablo Bad
miles,
Influence.
okay.
So I don't know if this is hotter or...
I don't even think I'm going to like it with the hot sauce. I think I just like...
That makes it sound like it's hotter than hot.
Yeah, it does. Bad Influence? You go for it, my friend.
You'll be paying for that.
We still haven't even matched the wine with it. We're just enjoying our Crunchwrap Supremes. All right, I'm going to try mine with the wine. That's actually really good. Oh my gosh. It's amazing with the wine. More than the veggie taco.
I will agree with you.
Yeah.
And yes, this is hotter than.
Hotter than the hot one?
Well, I don't hotter than the hot one, but I don't know about fire.
Oh my gosh. Here, try fire.
Well, I've already got it mixed in with the hot.
But yeah, I like it with this wine a lot.
So after, let's see, what do we have there?
This is our 8th wine.
After 8 tastings, my pours were a little heavier than hers. Taco Bell was like the absolutely perfect fitting end to the wine tasting.
I agree.
Because I think your pours were between 2 and 3 ounces, and there's 8 of them. There's 24 ounces.
I mean, we have some here that we still have a ton of white left because neither one of us really like whites that much.
Quite honestly, I want to go back to the jam.
Which one was that?
The second to last one.
This one? It is all yours. That Fortune? The one we did before this one?
Yes.
That one is the
jam with the strawberry jam.
The jam, the black pepper, and the cherry? Oh, that is all yours, my friend. Quite honestly, that if you get that one, I'm going, my favorite, honestly, is the Sangiovese. Yeah, once I finish this one, I'm gonna do this one. Well, thank you for joining us on this Saturday, and thank you for finally agreeing to appear in one of my videos.
Royalties are expected in the mail.
I'm not even monetized yet, so you're gonna be waiting a really long time. But if you do want to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to click that link below. Give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next adventure, which is Disney next. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.